Well, hello family, and welcome to Property Focus, the show that shows you the most fascinating properties in the market and some of the latest property insights. In today's episode, we're going to be stepping into this very beautiful 5-bedroom house that's located in the charming neighborhood of Karen. So without further ado, let me welcome you to the show. My name is Peter Ngigi. All right, so let's get into it. So right behind you is 0.25 kilometers of road that's dotted with jacaranda trees that brings you into this property. Winding driveway all the way till this section, and you've got grey stone chippings on the floor, which actually when you purchase the unit, the seller of the property is going to carpet it all the way up until the main road. But I'm loving the way this whole place is looking. You've got indigenous and non-indigenous trees that's just exquisite, and you've got lots of mature plants within this property. I mean, you've got hibiscus here, you've got a callistemon, fully grown mature callistemon tree with a bottle brush flowers that just looks good. It's a native in Australia, but hey, we are here in Nairobi, Kenya, in Karen, and it's just perched ever so elegantly and majestically right over here to be the roundabout as you get into your carport. Big enough for 2 cars, even 3, and have one at the front. And on my right, you've got your detached SQ. I know you had mentioned in the comments that we needed to have a look at the DSQ section, so we're going to do that a bit later on in the show. So come along with me as we then get to see a reveal of the property. So you've got your yellow stone from Maima hue that's got zero jointing, that's cladding the property, and its classical architecture just stands out. It's not very ostentatious, it just blends in into the tranquility of the area with the trees and the plants and all of that. On this section, you've got Mazera's flooring. On this side, you've got 28,000 liters of water that's being harvested, rainwater that's being harvested, that you could use for washing your car, watering your plants, and you know, it's just a very sustainable approach. 6,000 liters of water within this property, 408 square meters within this space to live in. So why don't we just come along and have a look at this property and see what it has to offer. You've got your ascend into this section, 2 pillars which are still in beige on my left and right. So welcome to the property. Let's go. Okay, ascending into the property, this is the foyer area. Why don't I just shut this door right over here? It's a mahogany door, and I love the way they've done these brass handles for about all the doors here on the lower level. It just looks quite good. On my right, you've got your staircase, which are mahogany steps that take you to the upper level of the unit. On my left, you've got your water closet just for your guests to come in and out, and a window on this section to just keep the area fresh. Door jambs are in mahogany wood, which looks good. You've got ceramic grey tiles at the bottom, which just looks exquisite. So come along, come have a look at the kitchen. You've got a parallel kitchen, granite right over here, space to put in your cooktop on this section, extractor, beautiful window view of the front of the property with a sink over here. You've got your cabinetry in white with the steel handles, which just looks quite good. On this section, more white cabinetry with the steel handles, and I really like this light that they have for this property. In fact, for the whole property, we've got energy saving bulbs, but if you put warm light, it will just look exquisite. Here you've got your lobby area going into this section. You could put in your items inside there, and right over here you've got where you could just do your wet kitchen or your heavy duty stuff within this section. Over here you've got a door that leads to the exit of the side of the property and an entrance so that the domestics can come in and out of the property as they please without disrupting anything that's going on within the property. Right over here, beautiful view of your lawn, your backyard, where you could see your kids playing. It just looks absolutely amazing when you have your dishes being washed, and it's just a beautiful touch. So let's go into the dining room area. Adjoining to me is the living room. Right behind me, you've got some warm white walls with a window right on this section on my right. At the top of it, you've got your curtain rod, which is in black. Curtain rods actually for the whole lower level are all in black, with another window on my left. And on this section, you've got your French doors opening up to your terrace, which is in Mazeras, and the beautiful garden that's right at the front over there. It's actually just exquisite, and the trees are quite mature, and it's just beautiful. Now, there are low energy lights over here, but when you put warm white, it will just look quite good. If you have that orange light, it will just look really good with the wood. You've got your door jambs, which are in mahogany wood as well, all through. And also, there's some small touches. You've got some sockets right over here on the floor, which just looks quite nice. Very nice touch that the developer did over there. And other French doors for the living room that take you to that beautiful garden once again. On this section, you've got some yellow stone cladding for your chimney, mahogany wood at the top over here and at the bottom, and your brick inside that just looks quite good. So this is your living room area. You could put your couches, just chill, snug up. It's Karen, so you need that chimney. In this section, you've got your family room. So inside this family room section, you've got another door that leads to the terrace. Loving the space over here, still mahogany floors. This could be an entertainment area for the kids to just get to enjoy. I like how these windows are quite low, so you could get to see the grass and the variety of just different plants. Loving this section as well. You've got very nice windows, and you get to see your plants and the garden that's just exquisite. Why don't we go have a look at this garden that we've just been talking about? Now into the terrace area, and you have a chimney over here that you can just get to warm up to with the brick inside. You've got some wood at the top, chandelier out here. It's just a beautiful space right over here, and you could have your morning coffees, you could do your yoga. It just looks exquisite, very beautiful. As a matter of fact, why don't you come along and get to see what it's all like. It's just expansive land. You've got 0.75 acres, and it just looks beautiful. Majestic trees that are popping up on top of the house. Cypress, acacia, bamboo, all of that. Non-indigenous and indigenous trees all through this land, and it just looks amazing. Stone hedging for the fence around that borders this property. You've got a little bit of a stone hedging and electric fence at the top, and it's just nice. I mean, you could see kids playing around over here, adults, you could do tug of war, anything imaginable, hide and seek. It's just a beautiful garden. And back into the property, we're going to look at the very first bedroom. You may wonder why it's a bit dark in here. It's about 5 p.m. and it's just cooling. There's lots of trees. That means the place just maintains its coolness throughout. Windows that are just looking amazing, low, overlooking the driveway as you get into the property. Still got the warm white wall throughout this section, mahogany wood. In this section, you've got your wardrobe space, which are in white, that you could just get to put your clothes storage area into. The ensuite of this bedroom, you've got your water closet, window, black curtain rods. You've got a very big mirror right in this section, and it's cladded or enveloped in wood. Vanity area, granite. You have Hans Grohe sanitary ware on this section, and your bathtub, which just looks exquisite. Transition back into the mahogany floors, walk-in area. Let's go to the second bedroom. Right on my left, you've got wardrobe space. Behind me, you've got the ensuite. So come along right here. You've got 2 windows for this particular bedroom, very similar to the other. View is of the entrance that we did when we just got into the property and the driveway. So on this section, still mahogany floors. You've got the ensuite for this property, and water closet. You've got a shower for this one, no bathtub with this particular ensuite, and you've got your sanitary ware over there with a mirror on this section, water closet right here. So that is the lower level family, which just looks exquisite. Loving everything about this property so far. And here you've got some storage right under the staircase that you could just get to put your batteries or any other item that you so wish. Ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up the lower level for this particular property. Let's take a commercial break. When we're back, we've got more with the higher level rather of this property. Stay tuned. And welcome back to Property Focus, folks. Now, right over here, we're ascending into the upper level of this property. Balustrades are in solid hardwood as you ascend into the property, and you've got some cypress on this area in the landing area. On my left, you've got the master bedroom, but come along right over here to the very first bedroom. And I'm loving the designs. Really like that window over there. Just add some character to this space. You've got your windows that are overlooking the garden, which just looks exquisite. Loving the storage space where you can put your clothes. You know, it's quite nice. White carcasses, white ceilings. You could put whichever chandelier you so wish. In this section, you've got your vanity, which is in some beige Yellowstone. Water closet on my left, and inside here, you've got your shower cubicle with some toughened glass that just looks exquisite. Right at the top, you've got more window space that just looks good. We go to the second bedroom across the hallway, and I'm loving the designs that they have here for the white apex ceilings. That just looks quite good. More cypress wood on the floor, which just looks quite good. Cupboards on these sections with the steel handles, and you've got quite a bit of space and some drawers inside there to just put in your clothes. The view is of the flower bush tree that's on this section, so when you get to see those flowers every morning, by the way, lots of bees and birds love that tree. So you get to hear many birds just chirping in the morning, which is just quite beautiful. Into this section, you've got your vanity, water closet, similar to the other room. You've also got your shower, toughened glass over here, and you've got another awning window with a very nice apex design that just looks quite good. So where the magic happens, the master bedroom. Remember, if you're finding the place looking a bit too dark, it's because they've got low energy saving lights at the moment, the bulbs at the moment. But if you put some orange ones, it will look quite good for warm light. So come along into the master's bedroom right over here. For the primary suite, it's quite expansive. There's lots of space. On my right, you've got lots of wardrobe space that is in white again with the steel handles, and it just looks exquisite. On my left, why don't you come along, we have a look at the ensuite. You've got two his and her sinks on that section. You've got your water closet on my right, mirror on this section, bathtub as well for this particular property, and they're giving you a shower this time around, which just looks exquisite. More glass to it to just protect this particular area. That just looks quite nice, and I'm loving the way they've just gone with the white theme on the upper floor. So come along into the master bedroom, and you've got more wardrobes over here. Juliet balcony on my right with French doors overlooking the side of the property, and it's just a significant amount of space within this area. You could put your headboard right over here and get creative. Loving the apex design for the ceilings. It just looks quite exquisite, and you've got a little nook over here that you could get to store a whole lot. You can get creative with this particular area, store maybe ski equipment, you could put in your rackets, you could put in photo albums. I mean, the list is endless with what you could do with that particular area. You could have your makeup station over here. It's just a beautiful space to play around with and get creative with it. So this is a master bedroom. We're going to go downstairs back to the unit carport area so we can get to see the two guest or rather servants quarters at that section. So come along. Right, now we're just beside the carport that we just looked at in the beginning of the show. So why don't you come along inside and let's have a look at the servants' quarters. So what I appreciate about the servants' quarters and the cohesiveness that we're just having with the property is this stone right in this section that still has zero jointing. Come along, let's go into the main house. So you've got this area right over here, living, kitchenette area. On my right, you've got your water closet, shower area. On my other side, you've got your window, your one room over here for the servants' quarter, and your other room here, which also has a window. And this is overlooking the front of the property. So it's 2 staff quarters for the main house, and it just looks spacious enough. And right, you know, I have thoroughly enjoyed myself with this tour. I mean, it's a beautiful property, very charming in its look and feel, ladies and gentlemen. Now remember, if you want to purchase that unit, call that number right below the screen. This has been Property Focus. My name is Peter Ngigi. It's been a phenomenal one. Till next week, same place, same time. Have a lovely one.